Hi, and here today we have items number E113 and E114, which is the mugs with internal cones from Ornament. And with me is Jan, who's going to explain how these cups actually work. Hi Jan, how you doing?
Thank you. The cups work fairly easily. You have an internal cone right here, as you can see.
Yep.
And due to the shape of this cone, you won't need to tilt your head backwards while drinking. It helps facilitate drinking for people with limited motor capabilities and improves their circumstances.
Ah, excellent. Yes, because as we know, dysphagia is a common problem, and which basically means we can't swallow things safely because we may end up with liquids running into our lungs, which could then progress into other conditions, even such as pneumonia. So a safe position is more with your head down. That way it keeps the airways safe. So as we drink, without having to lift our heads backwards, which then becomes unsafe, we can keep our airways closed safely, be able to swallow the liquid. That's a very clever feature. What's the capacity of this cup?
It fits up to 160 mils.
160 mils, that's good to know. Again, so we can monitor the amount of liquids and fluids people are drinking.
Exactly.
It's a very unusual shaped handle, and why was this designed like this?
It's an economic decision, basically.
Yeah.
You have it widely open on the ground, so you can easily fit your hand in it.
Okay.
Even if you have shaky hands, for example, you can always quite easily grip onto the handle.
Absolutely. And again, it'd be ideal with arthritis, wouldn't it? Because if you haven't got that little motion, obviously some of our teacups have got tiny handles. This,
yes,
you get a very good, comfortable grip. Absolutely.
And you have on the top of the handle a wider.
Yes, I think people can see that. There we go.
So you can rest your thumb on it.
Yes.
And also helps additionally to keep it safe in your hands.
Give you more stability. Absolutely. I noticed we've got one with one hand and one with two handles.
Yes.
And the one with two handles, again, ideal if someone suffers with tremors or perhaps Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, exactly, as you say. When they have shaky hands, even then, they have just something to hold on.
Yeah.
And
give a much better grip, definitely.
Yes.
It's also, I noticed, there's obviously a cavity in here. Is that deliberately designed?
The cavity is, obviously, it's a rest of the internal cone, but as we have this rest, it actually functions as well as a insulating wall.
I see.
So it's also a keep warm function in it, so coffee and tea also remains hot for longer if you're a slow drinker.
Yeah, and then again, that's ideal, isn't it? Because obviously when we're a little bit older, perhaps we've forgotten our cup of teas there, being thermal, obviously that's going to keep that warmer longer. Very clever design. And again, how many different colours? Because I see we've got 3 colours here alone.
We have a lot of different colour options, 10 in total, in fact.
Oh wow, that's great. And is there a specific design? Because I noticed the base is very wide.
Exactly, it's a wide base also just to ensure that the cup is easy to place on a table so it doesn't easily tilt over and make a mess.
Okay, yeah, again, good safety feature.
Yeah.
And yes, absolutely, so if we are moving around a little bit, it's going to be nice and secure, picking up and putting it back down. We also look at, obviously being red and the blue ones and also yellow, through Boston University's studies that someone with Alzheimer's disease, for instance, is going to have a higher fluid uptake with a red cup, as with someone with vascular dementia is going to have a higher fluid uptake with a blue cup. And again, for people visually impaired, the yellow and green is going to be absolutely ideal. So as we know, these cups are actually designed for people with dysphagia and also with dementia and Parkinson's in mind as well, because we do know you're unlikely to have dysphagia on its own. Often it's related to other diseases as well. So there we have item number E113 and E114, which are the mugs with internal cone features from Ornament. Absolutely ideal for anyone with any swallowing difficulty, whether it's dysphagia or even perhaps just a recent operation or maybe a neck brace.